Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King 2. And today I'm gonna be giving you what if Naruto had 9 Kekkei Genkai. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out the new episode of What If Naruto joined the Akatsuki and enjoy. And over on Anime King, I posted a new episode of What If Kurama gave Naruto a dojutsu, and what if Tsunade was Naruto's mother. So check out those and enjoy. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time hearing my voice, what are you guys waiting for? And you enjoy the videos, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join Anime King and Anime King 2 as well, and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you all for your help and your support. And remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this new episode. Before this video starts, short announcement. Kushina, one of my subscribers. Let's see if you make it first this time. So let's begin. So to do a bit of a recap, the last part we left off, Naruto, Dawn and Jiraiya were all headed to find Tsunade as they came upon a group of rain ninjas that wanted to kill Naruto to somehow piss off Pain. But if they had killed Naruto, they would have been dead anyway by an angry god of their village. But Naruto with his newfound skills and his ability, they were no match to stand up to him as they trapped Naruto in a barrier. But Naruto powers are on a different level right now. It went on and Tsunade was found by the group and she wanted to come back immediately because of Dawn. But when she heard about the Hokage position, she didn't like it so much. But Dawn and Naruto convinced her and she was happy that Dawn was alive. And she also had family back there. Except her little brother Nawaki. He was the only one who didn't come back. But she wanted to see Oshirama and Tobirama. So the next morning Tsunade went off to deal with Orochimaru. Before she could attack Orochimaru, the members of the Akatsuki arrived: Itachi, Sasori, Deidara, Kisame, Kakazu, and his new partner. As they started to fight a hectic battle, as Tsunade then used a technique that she hasn't used in years but don't know what it is, as she tried to use it to wipe them all out. But it failed and the Akatsuki's members survived, as Tsunade was running low on chakra and she started to lose her looks. But it was then that Taishun and Fluffy arrived, and Naruto and the group arrived as well, as Taishun still haven't told Tsunade or Jiraiya that they are Naruto's grandparents. And Taishun said once Naruto got all Kekkei Genkai, he will die. So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's begin this new episode, shall we? Kakazu had a smile on his face as the Akatsuki just annihilated Orochimaru, and he wanted a bounty for Orochimaru, seeing that his body was over there. It was then that Fluffy appeared out of nowhere and attacked him, as Kakazu used his earth spear and turned his body into a solid stone, as Fluffy smashed her feet into his chest, sending him flying back. "How?" said Kakazu. "How are you this strong?" he said. "Oh, simply, I just eat right. You know, all that crap, ninja art, ultimate shinobi, ultimate eating," said Fluffy. "Now to end this," she said, as she rushed to Kakazu, who forced more chakra into his earth jutsu. "See if you can touch me now," he said. "Ultimate ninja style. Every man weakness," said Fluffy, as she kicked him right in the nuts, as Kakazu was sent flying up in the air. And the most suspicious thing happened. His earth mass died as he fell to the ground. "What the hell? Did that just kill me?" Kakazu said, as he was still wincing in pain. Elsewhere, Jiraiya is still facing off against Kisame, as the both of them fire attacks at each other. The both of them now separated, as Kisame runs through hand sign, water release, great water sharp bullet, as he sent 5 sharks towards Jiraiya, as Jiraiya runs through hand sign, summoning jutsu, as Gamma Hero appeared, the large blue toad that used sword, as Jiraiya leapt on his back and they fly up into the air. "You cannot hide up in the air, you oversized toad," Kisame yelled as they start to come down with incredible speed. "Bringing down the house technique," said Gamma Hero as he squashed Kisame under his body weight, but Kisame reverted into a water clone. "Water clone? That's right," said Kisame above them. Samihata revealed from his bandages as he was ready to swipe them down. Jiraiya quickly ran through hand sign, earth release, swamp fist, as a swamp appeared under him and Gamma Hero, as two swamp fists emerged and smashed into Kisame. As Kisame was pushed back, but he wasn't done there. Water release, sharp bullet jutsu, as he fired shards in incredible speed like a bullet towards them. As they hit Gamma Hero all over, seeing that he was kind of stuck in the swamp, but Jiraiya did that for the only way to save the both of them. But Jiraiya was pushed off the toad head by the toad himself. "I can take it," the toad said as he get hit all over. He then poofed away as Jiraiya landed on the ground. With Taejun, he was dodging all of Deidara's destructive art pieces. Deidara then sent a barrage of lotus flying towards Taejun, who didn't even flinch. "Ninja art, banana, brooming technique," said Taejun as the banana flew from the trees and hit the art. Taejun then prepared his hand. "Beast wave palm." The palm attack flew at Deidara, who used his bird to avoid it, but Taejun was still calm. Back with Kakazo, he found Shizune, as Shizune was currently on the ground, as Kakazo found out something very interesting. She's an earth style user, but she never trained in that. But he guessed that will have to replace his missing art for the moment until he gets something more suitable because of that damn girl. Fluffy then came crashing out of the sky in front of him as Kakazo stepped back, as Fluffy cracked her knuckles. "If you think you're getting to her, you will have to go through me," Fluffy said that smile. With Jiraiya, he switched partners as well, as he was now fighting with Sasori, as Sasori was in his full form, as he had the San Kazekage under his control. "Hey," said Jiraiya. "That's him? So you're the fault of all of the third grade shinobi war?" As Sasori looked at Jiraiya. "You were the one who kidnapped him, and the other villagers were blamed. You little punk," Jiraiya said. "Yeah, so what?" said Sasori. Iron sand, drizzle, 100 of small iron sand fall around the Kazekage as they were flew at Jiraiya with incredible speed. Fire release, fire dragon jutsu. A flame dragon was burst from Jiraiya's mouth as the metals got superheated and melted away. As Sasori stood there calm. "Iron sand, rolling ball of death," he said, as he created a giant iron ball as it was coming towards Jiraiya in top speed. And it was also covered in poison. Damn it, that thing is covered in poison and the toads cannot block it. Great. As Jiraiya think about what to do. "Oh, I know," he said, as he started to run away from the ball like a cartoon character. With Kisame, "Prepare to come with us, Jinchuriki," he said as he pointed Samihata at Naruto. "Sorry, you fish freak. I am not done yet," said Naruto. Ice release, ice ball. Kisame swung his sword as the jutsu was being developed, as he drained away Naruto's ice ball chakra. "What?" said Naruto, as Naruto then dodged to the side. Wind release, wind ball, as he threw it at Kisame, who used Samihata to block it. "What the hell is going on with that sword?" Naruto said, as Kisame chuckled. "Silly boy, you can't defeat me with your chakra. My sword won't let you. My sword is capable of absorbing chakra. Can't you see that? Now take this, water release, water sharp bullets." As Naruto ran through hand sign, fire style, Phoenix wave surge. As Naruto fire blocked the water and they hit together and created steam around the entire area. Naruto then rushed through hand sign as he said lightning release, deep fryer. As a lightning surge, a very large one, formed around Naruto as he blasted at Kisame as Kisame got hit dead on. But Naruto widened his eyes as Kisame started to dig into the ground. At least Naruto thought that was him, because the mist was still covering the area. As he then saw Kisame's hand break from the ground and grab him and start to pull him underground, as Naruto tried to kick it, but a sinkhole appeared as it was mixtured of water, as Kisame was wetting the area and pulling Naruto underground as Naruto tried to break free. Inside of the seal, the Kyuubi narrowed her eyes as she saw the 8th seal, which was Crystal, release, as she wondered what was the last one. As she really wanted to know, she just had a feeling about it. Outside, Naruto, eyes lit up back as he ran through hand sign. Crystal release. Crystal dome, said Naruto, as Kisame's body burst out of the ground as it was trapped inside of a red crystal. Itachi then saw the predicament that the Akatsuki was in as he looked over. "We need to retreat," he said. "What? Retreat?" said Deidara furiously as he sent a bunch of spiders towards Taejun. Ninja art, apple shurikens, as the apples speed towards the spiders and hit them away as Deidara was getting pissed. "Prepare to feel art," he said. "Your art suck." Itachi then appeared in front of Deidara. "We need to leave now and get Kisame out of that crystal." As he turned around to see Sasori and Kakazu carrying the giant crystal, as Kakazu also had Orochimaru's body sling over his shoulder as Deidara grumbled as he went off to join the team as they body flicker away. "Well, Kisame is probably gonna get free," said Taejun, "but at least everything is good here for the moment." "You ready to go?" said Fluffy as she appeared beside him. "Yeah," said Taejun as Fluffy placed a hand on his shoulder and they vanished. As Shizune rushed over to Tsunade. "Tsunade! Don't worry, I'll be fine. But I will need a few days rest. I won't be seen in Konoha like this," said Tsunade. "I understood." As Naruto walked over as he saw Tsunade. "You really are old bat, aren't you?" he said, bursting out in laughter. "No, Tsunade, you can't get up," Shizune shouted as Tsunade tried to run down Naruto. Time skip. Tsunade arrived to Konoha as she took the position of Hokage. This is the day after Tsunade took the position as the 5th Hokage. Currently, Naruto was searching his house as he then saw Fu, Haku, Teiwaya, Hinata, and Aisaraibe as they were holding on to his clothes, his orange jumpsuit. "What the hell is going on?" Naruto asked. "Naruto, you really need to get something new. This thing is older than my sister, and it's about to fall apart," Hinata said. Ironically, as she finished, the clothes exploded. "No, my precious," Naruto said as he wheeled in agony as the girls sighed. They all then smiled. "Alright, shopping." No way in hell am I going there," said Naruto as he started to run away. "Ice release. Ice dome," said Haku as Naruto was captured in the ice dome. As Fu and the rest of them went over and lifted him up and they brought him away. "Now then, to the clothing store," all of them shouted. A little while later, "See, Naruto, was that really bad?" Aisaraibe asked. As Naruto was now wearing an orange shirt with a jacket over it with the Uzumaki symbol on the back, as he had his black Anvu pants and his ninja holster tied on his legs. Each of the girls also got something for themselves, but they had a lot of bags, as it was more than what Naruto thought. But he also got a lot of things as well, which they all picked out for him, saying that he would look good in that. Time skip. A little while later, Naruto was in the field with Konohamaru when, out of nowhere, a little girl, a Hyuga, challenged him. This girl challenged him as he couldn't turn it down because she would say that he was scared to fight her. But if he beat her up, that would be bad. as she is a clan heiress of the Hyuga clan. But if he let her beat him up, he would be beaten by a little heiress. But this was not an ordinary challenge. You see, over the past week, Hayashi Hyuga has been finding himself losing the status of the clan. Now, the dead Hokages has reappeared. The nine-tailed brat is announcing that he's the fourth Hokage's son, and Hinata, the weakest person of the clan, now has a rare Kekkei Genkai, and she defeated the prodigy Neji. But he come to terms with all of that, as he wanted to break the lower clan and the head clan, seeing that his brother was now back. But the elders wanted change. They were pushing things, and they also despise Naruto. They still see him as the reborn of the demon fox that attacked the village years ago. As the elders saw that Hayashi wasn't doing anything about it, so they were starting to attack him in a political way for him to lose power in the clan, lose the say of the clan. And Hayashi has noticed some of the members of the Hyuga clan following his daughter around, sent by the elders, but she always lost them, as the Namikaze house, you had to get there with a special type of ability, and none of them could not get there, and they couldn't see it with their Byakugan because of the seal. And now his daughter, Hanabi, was being corrupted by the elders. Back at the academy, present time, Iruka was standing there as Konohamaru spoke. "Hey, Hanabi, what is the problem with you challenging the boss like that? He's a Jonin, and he's going to become the future Hokage. What the hell is wrong with you?" he shouted, as Hanabi ignored him. As Hanabi went into a gentle fist stance, one of the elders of the main house said that I must prove my skills by fighting him, and I want to see what Hinata's crush is all about. As Hanabi rushed at Naruto, who stood there, it was then that Teijun appeared as he grabbed Hanabi's hand. "What the hell?" Naruto said as he looked at Teijun. "What are you doing here?" Naruto asked. "Oh, simply, I'm just here to mess with you. You're the Uzumaki clan future, and you need to be strong as possible," said Teijun. "At the same time, I believe I should give you some more techniques and scrolls, also including the ultimate gentle fist." As Hanabi blinked, "Ultimate gentle fist?" she said, stuttering a bit. As Teijun chuckled, "Yes, a jutsu like the level of a Shidori, capable of making your old gentle fist look like a child play." "Well, you're a child," said Teijun as Hanabi glared at him. "But you see, Naruto, if you want them, you will have to retrieve the scrolls. They are hidden in a cave system a few miles to the north of the village." As Naruto's eye twitched. "I know you're not trying to help me. You're just doing this because you want cheap entertainment," said Naruto, as Teijun chuckled. "Actually, it's both. And also, this is one of the techniques in the scroll. Striking Shadow Ramen!" As Ramen flew from Teijun's sleeve and grabbed onto one of the trees as he pulled himself away, as he was shouting as he was being pulled away. "I believe I left it as a mission on the Hokage's decks. Take the little maggots with you as well," he said, as he was gone from sight. That guy is a nut. A little while later, Naruto, Hanabi, and Konohamaru found themselves in front of the cave. As Naruto looked at Hanabi, "Is it in there?" Naruto asked, as Hanabi activated her Byakugan. "Yes, 1,000 pace in the cave," she said, as someone was watching them, and it wasn't Teijun. "So, the witch Tsunade became the Hokage. What an irony," the person said, as the other grinned. "But check it out, a Hyuga, and the Namikaze Naruto," as he took out a recently bingo book, as it read, "Naruto Namikaze, worth 50 million Ryo, bounty both ways, dead or alive. 2. The Stone Village, and a Hyuga to sell off. Who know what village would want that, especially the Cloud," as the other one nodded. "Well, Shall we go and take them? He said. Alright, let's get ready, the other one said. Inside of the cave, Konohamaru and his group, and Naruto and Hanabi found the scrolls as Naruto had a smile on his face. All these scrolls, and they are now mine, Naruto said. As Moki noticed some summoning scrolls: giraffe, elephant, salamander, kangaroo, duck, dolphin, horse. Are these even real? Said Moki. Konohamaru then saw a scroll about beginners in fire releasing, as he had fire affinity, as he want that, as he grabbed it and put it in his pocket. As Naruto picked up the chest of scrolls, along with Udon and Moki, who picked up scrolls as well, as they were all heading off now. As Hanabi then spoke, there's a net trap up ahead. Two ninjas. They are both low-level Chunins. As she then looked at Naruto, and as far as I can tell, you are a cage-level ninja when it comes to chakra, so you should be able to take care of them easily, she said. What? Said Naruto, as this was supposed to be a simple mission to pass time. Who the hell are these guys? Naruto then put down the scroll as he explained to Konohamaru and his team. But Naruto, what if you get hurt? Moki asked. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Believe it, said Naruto as he went through hand signs. Wind release, great breakthrough, as Naruto blew out a massive wind blast from his mouth, knocking away the net as he then went off. As he ran through hand sign again, wind release, wind feet, Naruto said, as wind chakra erupted on his feet, increasing his speed by tenfold as the ninjas jumped out as he threw kunais and shurikens at Naruto, who dodged them easily. Wait, it looks like he left the brats wide open. Let's grab her, the other one said. No, wait! Summoning jutsu, Naruto said. As a toad appeared and wrapped his tongue around the ninja and pulled him back to Naruto. As Naruto summoned a clone, the clone built a Rasengan and poofed away as Naruto slammed it into the ninja's chest as he slammed into the wall and the rubble crumbled down on him. Boss is awesome, Konohamaru yelled. As Hanabi found her respect for Naruto growing even more, as Konohamaru and his team cheered for Naruto, as the other ninja was pissed. As the frog poofed away, as the other ninja fly towards Naruto at top speed, the fastest he can go, as he started to release Fumar Shuriken, a giant one. Storm release, storm hail, said Naruto, as a hail tornado appeared around the ninjas, sucking him up as Naruto summoned a clone, who knocked away the Fumar Shuriken. As inside, he was being ripped apart by the tornado as he was sent over a cliff. Wow, this guy is so strong, said Hanabi. Why did the elders tell me that he was weak? I need to talk to father about this, she said. It was then that Sakura arrived. Well, not Sakura, the Uchiha that was controlling Sasuke's body. Well, she was like his slave, who took over Sakura's body. As she was on top of the cave. Sir would have want me to kill him, she said. As lightning then started a course around her hand. As she jumped off the cave top and dashed inside with incredible speed as Naruto looked up, as Hanabi's eyes went wide. How was she able to get past her Byakugan? Fire release. Flame stream, said Naruto, as he shot a stream of flame towards her, but she cut right through it with her lightning course in hand. Die, she said, as she came at Naruto, who was preparing to use his water ball, but Konohamaru did something as he remembered what he saw on the scroll. Fire release. Detonating sparks, he said, as he released detonating sparks that exploded and sent her flying as she hit the wall. As Naruto looked over, as the girl lifted up her head, she was wearing a hood. As she looked at Konohamaru, she was not expecting that. As she quickly got up. Won't catch me off guard again, she said, as she rushed at Naruto again. But Naruto was fully prepared. Wind release. Wind enchantment wall, he said. A wall of wind appeared around him, blocking the attack and diffusing it. As Naruto vanished in a blur of speed, as she narrowed her eyes. He's fast, she said, as Naruto brought his leg down, as she brought up her hand. As he slammed his leg on her hand, she flipped back as she shook it off. Well, I guess he now know of my surprising attack. So, better that I retreat, she said as she vanished into smoke. What the hell just happened? Who was that? Naruto said. Meanwhile, in a dark cave in the land of River Country, 9 holographic figures appear on the fingers of the demonic statue. Itachi, Kisame, Deidara, Kakazu, Konan, Pain, Zetsu, and a weird guy that was wearing an orange mask. So, is it confirmed, Zetsu? Pain asked the plant man, as Zetsu answered back. Yes, the first and the second Hokage are both out on an S-class mission to the land of Fangs. Apparently, a rogue ninja from the leaf was spotted there. This is a perfect opportunity, said Pain. Alright, we will. Can I come, please? Said Toby. Toby will be a good boy. As Zetsu narrowed his eyes at Toby. Alright, we should all go for the 2 previous Hokages, said Tendo Pain. A day later, everyone arrived. Well, at least they're dead, said Kisame, as the first and the second Hokage died in the ambush. Pain brought all 6 bodies of Pain, and the only one remaining is Tendo. Kakazu only has 1 heart remaining, and Konan is in critical condition back at the Hidden Rain getting medical treatment. Itachi is also in a bad condition of overusing his Sharingan, and the only thing that was left for Sasori was his puppet scroll heart because his body was completely destroyed in the attack. Only reason why they won was because of Toby and his strange jutsu, as that surprised the first and the second, allowing everyone to pass through him, and they got the surprise attack, and they weren't able to get the first and the second's body because Leaf Ninjas arrived at the last minute and they took the bodies away. But now Tendo Pain know all about the Uchiha and everything that is going on, as he's been keeping tracks on that. The Uchiha who took over Sasuke, Itachi's younger brother, body, and he's also going after the tail beast, so they need to move up their capture of all of the tail beasts quickly. Back at the sand village, something has happened to the water, as the sand had their own personal stream. It was in a secret place because the sand was very hot and the water would almost evaporate soon, but this place was beautiful as it had grass and flowers. Some sand ninja went there to investigate, but only one of them got back, saying that something was there that was a monster, as the rest of his friends were dead. So the sand needed help, so they spoke to Tsunade of Konoha, asking for requests, as Tsunade sent along Naruto and some others to help them out. As currently Temari, Gaara, and Kankuro were outside in the desert as they were waiting, and in a poof of leaf, Naruto and his teammates arrived. As Temari narrowed her eyes at Naruto's new appearance. As Kankuro narrowed his eyes at Fu. Hey there, how about after this? Me and you go out to this nice place in the sand village. But Fu sent her fist into his face as he was sent away from her. Gaara then spoke. You are aware of the policy with the lake, am I right? As Naruto shrugged, as the lake was a secret place, and to get there, the sand ninjas wouldn't allow anyone to see the right direction. As Gaara then took out smoke bombs as he threw them, as it had a knockout gas in it, as it knocked out the Konoha team. As Temari went over and picked up Naruto, as Gaara created a sand clone and picked up the 2 girls, and Kankuro followed behind them. In the steamy lake, Naruto and the others woke up as they found themselves in the place. This was nothing like back at the sand. It was so different. They were below ground in a mist-filled cavern. So, that's the lake, said Naruto. Yes it is, said Gaara. They then heard a heavy footstep. It's the intruder. This guy was the one who defeated the sand ninjas who arrived here. As everyone prepared themselves, as a large man then appeared through the mist. As the man had on a red armor with a weird style cowboy hat, as he was tall and very big, and no one could see any part of his body, The only part of him you could see was his eyes. He also had on a stone headband, but it had a slash through it. I thought those last intruders would have told you to leave here and never come back. None of you should get this steam, as the steam spin around the man like if he was controlling it. Leave my sanctuary, the man said. What the hell do you mean your sanctuary? This place is a property of the hidden sand. Get the hell out of here, said Conqueror. And you're also from the hidden stone. Go back to your village. I am no longer a part of that village. Those people called me a demon, said the man. As Fu blinked, was this guy like her and Naruto and Gaara? Now die by the hand of the five-tailed Han. Erupting steam as the steam around them erupted as it exploded. But guys, gonna be finishing the episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this or know what to do, like, subscribe, comment down below and turn on that bell notification as they posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. But for now, I'm out of here guys. Peace.